Hey everyone, I'm in San Diego, California. As you can see back in Old Town San Diego, the sign says Historic State Park. But guess what? This is not a park. This has been here for a very long time. Even state back to the 1700s, 1800s, around there. This is cool. Let's go inside. Check this out. This is cool. This is not a destination of Knott's Berry Farm or Disneyland out with the Old West. This is the real Old West that it actually was. So let's go in Old West. I mean Old Town, I gotta say, to check out what's going on in there. And hopefully, within this time, the sun will go down and set. And I heard a good thing about lights coming up. Well, I'm not gonna say that. Let's just go inside. And the nice thing too is this crossway is the trolley, the train, and all that. So if you guys ever come to San Diego, if you're close to transportation, this brings you right in front of where this was. It's easy. Actually, believe it or not, since I'm visiting San Diego right now, I'm actually pretty close by, and this is a great place to actually be. As you can see my hat, I went to the Padres game just as well today. It just brought me right in front of the ballpark. It was pretty awesome anyways. But anyways, I want to focus on Old Town and show you around in there just as well too. I was in here the other day. I actually ate dinner here tonight. I will point out where I actually ate dinner tonight. I was in the mood for Mexican food, and it was really good. So let's start off. We're on that east side of Old Town, so let's go check it in. But you can tell how old things are around here. This is really cool. I do like how the sun is actually starting to set a little bit behind these trees, though. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. Anybody home? So it's turned into a museum. Unfortunately, it's not open since it's around 7 o'clock time. That's probably why. Maybe during the day it's actually open. But I will bring you to the front door. Show you this as within the time, as you can see from present day here. They have done things like the ramp over here for handicap and all that. Probably these benches probably been added to this as well too, but look at this house. This house is pretty amazing. Bathrooms, of course, right there. They have bathrooms throughout the whole town in here. You can see they added trash cans and everything. A water fountain over here. Looks like almost like a scene out of Back to the Future here, doesn't it? With the plaza here. That's pretty cool though. Which way should I go? I'll go this way. I'll show you where I ate too, since it's over this direction. Got Robinson Rose Visitors Information Center. They really have decorated things well. Since it's close to the 4th of July, you will see the flags here just as well too. Of course, we are now passing where I actually ate tonight too. It's called Barbara Saloon. Really good place. I'm gonna try to do my best not to keep everyone's privacy in there, but this was really good Mexican food. The best thing too, I had a really good seat too, facing Old Town out here. That music was actually coming from within here. I'm not gonna go in that direction, not quite yet anyways, but I will continue on. I have ghost tours here too as well too. There's haunted spots around here, I know that for sure. They really changed things up for this present day around here though. Look at these big buildings over to the left here. This is the perfect time to be filming this whole truth because I like the way it's all, you see the shadows and everything, how the trees are very surrounding each other. I'm gonna make a quick left here for a second. Let these people pass. I'm not gonna touch this, but I think this is real cactus though. Yeah, it is. Should I touch it? Ow. No, I'm kidding. Got some flowers growing on it too, so this has to be a real cactus. Looking inside here, you can tell how old things. Well, once again, I'm saying they really changed things around lately and made sure everything wasn't quite falling apart. Because, as you know, this section of Old Town's been around for a long time. Like again, I say, it's like a chimney over there. See that? How things are gated. Rush General Store. You gotta remember names like this. They probably had these sort of names back then too. This as well too, but they changed stuff into a coffee store. Interesting. Johnson House, bless you, man. Sounds like me. Johnson House. Let's go up here for a sec. It's time to go bring you back to those old time ages. Yes, I'm hearing those feet. Okay, so here's some history for you. This goes back to 1869. So you can see how it describes the single-story wood frame building with a front porch. As you can see here, 1870s it was used as a grocery store. 1890 it became a residence as a Johnson. So that's cool. Then later in 1989, everything got turned into this state park with this. So that's quite an interesting fact with this. See, this light right here is kind of like coming on as it is already too. I can't wait to see this when it turns into night here. And they're advertising stuff for these present day. What is that? That looks interesting. They got a lot of shows around in this area too, this as well too. Looks like an old wagon got busted down here. Guys ever played, oh man, I not forget the game. That wagon computer game. Got the hotel in the back there. That's pretty sweet. So back then they didn't have cars back then. They had wagons. So this is what they had to use to get to one area to another. And what was it, west to east? How long did that take? It had to take a couple of weeks, I think. So we make a left over here too at the hotel. Let's see over here. Hotel and restaurant and saloon. The door looks like it's open too, doesn't it? Can we go in there? Oh no, it doesn't. It kind of looks like it's open, but it's not. I'm gonna try to bring you back to those days, walking up here on the top. Try to get that feel. I think am I supposed to be up here? They blocked this section up, so I would assume so. As you can see, the wood's kind of not steady there, but I went up this way, which I think it was fine. What's inside here? Oh, I just would have been cool to see if it was open, but fortunately it's not. Oh yeah, state office, Los Angeles state office. Got a restaurant. So all the restaurant saloon stuff is up here. Walk by it, see if it's open. No, the door is closed. Got the saloon. Even this is, oh wow. I was here the other day and this was actually open. Maybe you have to come during the day to actually get this stuff. So let's go around the other direction, left over here to the from the Plaza Center. Let's see what we can see from this direction. People are really going to the wagon to get their picture taken with that. That's actually a really cool thing to do, actually. See how this looks over here? Oh, it's like a Presidio sort of look. Which it probably is, when I say that. So this is another museum over here. think you have to come here during the day to actually enter into these museums. I was kind of hoping to see it the other day because I was here during the day. All right, straight on. There's another museum straight ahead here if you can't see it, but all these museums are not open, unfortunately. Make it to the right here. Colorado House here. Yeah, things aren't open right now. You have to come here during the day if you want to go through these buildings sometimes. Tobacco goods, wine. They were familiar with that back in those days as well too. I'm walking past it though because, believe it or not, I tried going in there earlier and it did smell like cigars, and tobacco smells like that kind of bothers me. So that's the reason I'm not doing that. Ooh, I can just smell it this far. Let's see, this is actually open here. Yeah, this wants to, see, that's the reason you kind of hear me sniffle here for even for a quick second like that. Commercial restaurant. So here's a, see if we can peek inside here for a sec. Yeah, I got the sniffles walking by that place. Yeah, there's not much you can see in here. It's too dark. We got another spot back here. Aren't you liking these buildings? These buildings are actually historic too. Seeing historic stuff really makes me happy. Turn that into a coffee. Well, okay, I'm gonna have to walk by that quickly too. This as well. Yeah, coffee is another thing that actually gets me a sniffle. I don't drink coffee. And I was smoking something there that we just passed. Oof. Can people not smoke these days? I don't get it. Okay, so we have made a complete circle around the plaza. Go to the center here for a sec. I do want to show you nighttime here if I can manage to stay here for a little while. The hotel is within close range of this, so there's probably a good chance with it. Yeah, we got the flag right here in the middle. Don't know if you're supposed to walk up there. Actually, there's a pathway on the other side, I think. That's what I should have done, but that's fine. So as you can see in the middle here, there's a state flag here to help represent this is the USA. So here's some really good note fact too, just as well too. How well do you know your history? So I'm gonna zoom in and let you guys read this. If you guys ever do this.
Ok, amigos, la hora de las peticiones. ¿Qué canción desean escuchar? Do you have a request? We play different rhythms, styles, tocamos poquito de todo.
So, if you did not know this about Old Town, most of the time people will say it's mostly restaurants. I don't believe that's totally true, but yeah, there are a lot of restaurants in here. This is another Mexican place. I was debating between this one or the other one I just showed you earlier. But I don't know how many in total, I think there might be a total like 5 or 6 restaurants around this area. If you go on the street, that's a different store. Pepper Tree. I know this song, it's another one, Bites the Dust. Once again, we come upon some well-known fact about this area. Sailors and Sandominians that supported each other. And it talks about more about the trains and automobiles. If you guys remember me telling you about those wagons earlier, just as well too. These were the ways of actually traveling around America, through it, or what? Go around it. You have to do this and go around the Cape Horn down to South America and all that. Oregon Trail. I just remember that name. That's the game I was thinking about earlier. It's called Oregon Trail, believe it or not. And if you ever play that, it gives you good back history about America back in the old days. I'm really trying to show you good in detail of Old Town, what it looks like. This is really the good old Mexico area. Come this way, of course. See how the walkway is here? I like how this was back in those days, and the way they actually really did design it. This is even more. These drawings over here, this as well too. That's authentic. I like this. As you can see, there's souvenirs along the way down this pathway. And once again, the restaurant covers the whole inside, believe it or not, just as well too. This is, well, next time I come here, because today's my last day, of course, I'm gonna have to try that. Treasures of Mexico. Doors shut with that though, unfortunately. Once again, here we are with more history. Once again, imagine being a cowboy in the early days of Mexican California, the 1820s to the 1840s. I'll let you read since the music's going here. Getting close to the store, you just get a really good strong scent smell. That smells really good. Like seeing old artifacts like this. This is really cool. Hold on. Part of a wagon, or a buggy, I should say, since they say it's on. Towns, most. They sound great, don't they?
En loca situación nos dirigimos hacia una tal reto. Ando buscándola en Japón, ando buscándola en Nueva York, ando buscándola en mi cajón.
And with me being inside there, it is now the twilight hour, which I like the most. But before I was talking before that music, I was actually saw that what you saw on the last thing I just showed you, reflecting on hauntings in Old Town. So be warned, if there is something you see in this video, or anything in the back of me, or any shadow or anything, let me know. I'm not afraid of no ghosts. But no, that gives me a little chill actually, just thinking about that. But this is a perfect time right now to actually come here to experience this, especially with the time of the hour it is. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about ghosts, and I just want to show you around this one last time with the lights on this time, since it's actually officially becoming dark this as well too. But okay, you do have to admit this is a really cool setting. With just a little bit of overcast skies. The way it looks with the sun going down over there. this is making it up to be a beautiful night as it is. The perfect temperature of this, a little over 70 degrees right now. There's a lot more to this. I never came back here until now. So you guys are the first ones with me doing this. So everything else that's back here is, once again, souvenirs, Old Town Market. So I'm just gonna make myself and turn around again. There's your ghost. No, I'm joking. Look at that sky. That sky's amazing. I can't believe how beautiful that sky looks right now. Miner's Gem. So we're gonna go this way because, once again, I did not come this way the other day. Now we're coming upon stuff I haven't seen before now in here. Once again, if you see something, let me know. I'm kidding. Hopefully. They're just ghosts too. They have an afterlife, and sometimes they don't have a tendency to stay behind sometimes. But other than that, I'm gonna stay quiet with it. Miner's Gems. This is pretty cool, actually. I like this. Imagine living over here, or most likely it was a shop back in the old days, maybe just as well too. But what is that, an outhouse? I think it is. Anybody want to use that house right now? I'm good. I don't know if I want to go in there. So we're going through a midway through Old Town to the other side here. I was over on this side when I think about it. So this is a printing office for what it looks like. If you can see the sign up there. It says 1868. Wow. So it really gives you the feel of what time. I think I just heard something in the back of me. Sorry. But this gives you a really good look at what things were back then. And that's probably the train you're hearing right now too, just as well too. This is a scene out of a scary movie here. Okay, I'm really giving you guys a hard time. But I do have to admit that this guy looks pretty cool. With the clouds too. There has been no clouds the last few days I've been here until now. I did want to point this out too, just as well too, because the other day I came over here around lunchtime. I was trying to look for something fast, and Diego's Bell Hardware, what you see straight ahead here. It's very actually April or not. And I would strongly recommend it for those who want great Mexican food, once again, but want things a little more faster. This is on the back side of Old Town. And you can just sit there and relax. This is cool. Once again, there are shops down the street just as well too if you want to check things out. And just across the way, there's a church just as well too. This church has been here even from the state of the 1800s as well too, from what I learned. Okay, so I think we have pretty much hit everything here, but I just want to show some lights, barrels, smoke-free area. Toby's Candle Soap Shop. I can say that. Barely. Notice how everything's pretty much up to this present time with certain things, but still it sticks to the formula of Old Town. I'm seeing lights down there. This is, I'm glad I stayed around here for the dark with seeing all these lights on. It's really incredible. So we have hit every section in Old Town. Really fun, I gotta say. There's a lot of walking if you want to discover history. There's a whole bunch of things you could read here. Most of the shops are not open alone because it's nighttime. Usually during the daytime, if you come here, you'll be able to experience that. No wind, flag's not moving, which means I'm probably gonna start wrapping things up here. This is a good thing that we actually see like a cuff here. This is where they tie up the horses. I highly doubt that. But once again, have we seen this information? Gives you some one good back history once again. Through the 1820s to 1932. It describes about the American flag above the plaza here. This is well too. 60th anniversary of the flag rising by 4,000 people in 1906. So that 60-year has passed actually, believe it or not. Okay, so I am officially wrapping this up now at the hotel in the background. I don't know which particular spots are the haunted spots, maybe the whole place, I don't know. I know the hotel is one of the places I did read about that anyways. But there are ghost tours if you wish to do it and know but the more of the back history with that as well too. You can always check with the Old Town website and all that, find out what that. But once again, this has turned out to be a beautiful night. I'm only saying that because I've only tried I've actually tried some areas, know more about particular areas with ghosts and all that. I really respect the other side, but sometimes people just don't move on from that area stage and want to stay here still. But anyway, after all the talking all that stuff, I want to talk Old Town, saying this has been a great night. Spent a couple hours here, had a great time, but now it's time to go to bed because I've had a really long 5 days here, believe it or not, in San Diego, and I had a really good time. So check out my future stuff that will be coming out soon. I'm not going to say what particular places I've gone because I would like to show you guys where I've actually gone. But Old Town, I would strongly recommend. Once again, I said there's a few restaurants here and there, but most of the stuff that here, you get to learn back history about the 1800s. It's really cool. But anyways, I just really want to officially wrap things up. I had a really good time here in San Diego. I'm wanting to come back already. There's so much to do. But here from Old Town, San Diego, my name's Ryan. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give us a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next time. Maybe here in San Diego or some sort of different location I go to on my next trip. See you guys later. Bye.